What's going on, guys? KDG here, back with another video on Tales of Crestoria. And today's video, we're going to be going over some of the newest details added to the game recently with the newest update. I know I'm kind of late on this one, the update, so there were some notices beforehand that I didn't even notice came into the actual game. But we're not going to cover them because I'm sure you guys have either read them or already know exactly what's happening. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit our notices tab here. And we're going to look at the things that are currently on today. Today's January 29th. And so everything that's 29th of January, we're going to take a look at. So, login bunch rewards passive renewal details. Let's take a look at that one first. Alright, so the login bunch rewards passive renewal details. Rewards pass renewal, all new rewards pass available. Don't miss out on these 3 new rewards passes. And they're going to be pretty much rewards A, B, and C. However, they have confirmed an issue in the English version of Tales of Crestoria on Android, by which the following goods are not being displayed in the shop. Interesting. Okay, so what does that mean for us? So we have confirmed that this issue can be resolved by restarting the app. So if you downloaded it or already have it downloaded the actual update essentially, and it didn't show, just cancel out the app and then come back into it, and then it should be there now. That's what they're basically saying here. So the notice introduces the Gleamstone login bonus reward passes renewal, and the details are as follows. So the contents of the Gleamstone login bonus rewards passes currently available in the shop are being updated as part of this renewal. We will also be adding new rewards passes. By purchasing a rewards pass, you'll receive items every day, like we already do right now currently with the passes that are in the game. These items will be delivered directly to your gift box pretty much every single day. So as soon as you log in, boom, you got this pass, you got this pass, you got this pass, and then extra Gleamstone, which is what I'm guessing, or I'm hoping, or I'm suspecting, I should say, is what they're going to go with. So this is going to be available from January 29th, so today essentially, at 4 p.m. so Japan Standard Time. So if you guys have already got this, you should already know tomorrow when you log in, you'll be seeing those new reward passes coming to your actual gift box. Alright, so current reward passes. So due to this renewal, the sale of the currently available reward passes will be discontinued. Please be aware that you will not be able to purchase a new reward pass during the transitional period between the current and new rewards passes. And I think I did cover this in my recent video talking about exactly how they were going to go with this particular pass, essentially, because they were updating it, right? And so now we're here experiencing what they're actually going to be doing. Removal time, January 21st, 2021. So you got a couple days left. Actually, no, you don't, because we're already past the 21st. It is what it is. Things happen, guys. Anyway, and some more additional details here. Reward Pass A Gleamstone login bonus up to 1,225 Gleamstones available when you log in. Not bad. Mega Gleamstone login bonus 8,170 Gleamstones over 20 days. It's actually pretty good because I don't even think like the current Gleamstone pass gives you that much, and that's pretty crazy. And it's pretty much 30 days for this one right here, so that's pretty cool. And then the Grand Gleamstone login bonus is going to be 20,000 Gleamstones over 20 days. That's pretty interesting because currently right now you can only get like 5,000 if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong just because I don't really buy those passes, but you know, it is what it is. They're valid for 30 days. Wait, hold on. This rewards pass is valid for 30 days, including the day of purchase. When the period expires, the unclaimed Gleamstone will become unavailable. So you have 30 days to purchase it, and if you purchase it after the 30 days, and then obviously it won't be here. That's what I'm getting from this. Could be wrong, but I just think it's valid for 30 days. So if you don't log in within 30 days, yeah, okay, that's what it was. If you don't log in 30 days, within those 30 days, then you will not get the 20 days worth of Gleamstone for 20,000. So you got 30 days to log in, basically, right? All right, cool. Done with that. I'm terrible with math, guys. I apologize. Anyway, backing out here. Let's take a look at the 200 days release login bonus real quick. Alright, so 200 days release login bonus. Log in for 14 days to receive items. This is going to be going from Sunday, January 31st, 2021, 5 a.m. Japan Standard Time, through Sunday, February 14th, 2021 at 4:59, aka 5 a.m. Japan Standard Time. So log in during the period above to receive various items. You will be able to receive up to 500 Gleamstone and an SR Plus summon ticket simply by logging in. Pretty good. Okay. So you get Gleamstone and you get the SR Plus summon ticket, obviously, like we just talked about. And you know, if you need SRs or SSRs, this is a great way to kind of get them. I've pulled a lot of SSRs through the SR Plus summon ticket summon. Not recently though, I would say that, but I have been able to pull a good bit of them. So obviously, guys, collect those tickets, get what you guys need to get. Obviously, you only get one for this one, I believe. So don't expect you're getting a bunch. Yeah, well, yeah, and SR Plus summon tickets. So yeah, you're just gonna get one, it seems like. But yeah, you know, Gleamstone is good as well, so I'm not gonna hate on that. All right, so limited time raid notice. Let's take a look at this real quick. All right, so the Fearsome Foes Ultra Tough raids planned for February. Obviously, you guys already know how this works. If you guys do not know, there are different ways you can play. We're going to get into those in just a second. But you want to basically play the event to get the Crystal Shards, Low Vein Shards, Dragon Vein Shards, Spirit Vein Shards, Fate Weavers, pretty much, right? To strengthen your characters if you already have them maxed out at level 100. And you can pretty much do the Ascension board to make them attack even harder. Bring them to that next level. Basically is what I always want to say. For this particular week, we're going to be getting Circuit, looks like, from Sunday, February 7th through February 11th. So take a look at that. If you have a light team, this will be pretty effective against the Dark Circuit here. Could just be something that you might need to get into if you are lacking on that and you have a really, really strong light team. Because my light team's not strong enough to take on the hardest difficulties, not gonna lie. But recommended light characters that they have here is Colette here. As you guys can see, this one is Memorial Stone, 15k HP, attack 500, defense 1500. Not going to go too in depth on these guys because I've already covered these units beforehand. But plus 23% evasion rate to light allies. That's going to be a pretty strong, just kind of give you guys a heads up. Because you want to be able to like at least dodge some of the attacks from the circuit coming through for this particular raid here. The character itself is obviously more HP oriented and defense oriented as well. The skill, I'm just fine, 11% chance arts type allies cooldown of arts to reset after use. So pretty much you got 11% chance to increase your arts, or not increase your arts, but to get your arts to be cooled down. So that's pretty good. And then pretty much everything else is pretty much self-explanatory except for Holy Song Art 2, which is the buffing attack, 10% up all allies for 3 turns. So it's pretty good if you're going to be going into that damage phase, right? If you're deciding to go in for that unit, that's just for yourself. All right, now we have Rampaging Infernal Lidworm Fire Friday, February 19th through Tuesday, February 23rd. And usually these are just 4 days. I should have said that from the beginning. But the recommended units for this particular fight is going to be Mikleo. He's a water unit. Obviously, you guys can see what his Memorial Stone does. 19k HP, attack 750, defense 850, HP oriented once again. And the character itself, actually, hold on, let me back up real quick. The Memorial skill, Gift of Nature 6 staff, 12% HP of staff type allies restored every turn. So this is actually pretty good Memorial Stone, especially if you're going to be bringing those staff units. That's just kind of give you guys the information. However, the unit itself is more HP oriented as well. As you see, 32k, 500 for the HP, attack 26, and defense 24. Skill, Find the Flow. 10% defense to water allies, plus 50% max HP to staff type allies. So Mikleo's pretty good, just to say the least. He's more HP oriented, like I said beforehand, plus it's Memorial Stone. With that being said though, his effects when he comes from his Mystic Art and also his Art 2. For his Mystic Art, it's a 100% chance to cast a spell on one enemy for 3 turns. And then Art 2 is a 100% chance to cast Poison on one enemy for 3 turns. So he kind of gives you guys that debuffing type of measure, right? Now, I will say one thing for those that are new to my channel. If you guys have never seen one of my videos before, these stones are always maxed out, right? So when you, if you pull Mikleo, you pull his Memorial Stone, you're not going to be getting 19k HP or 32,005 HP starting out from just pulling one. You need to make sure you pull at least 6 of them. Yes, you need to pull at least 6 of them to get these max stats here. Plus maybe adorn them as well, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, that's pretty much that right there, guys. We're putting it back out here. Let's take a look at the limited quest Love's Arrow Loose. And I don't want to make this a terribly long video, but let's kind of go through it pretty quickly. So Love's Arrow Loose, looks like we got a couple characters coming through. So it's going to be available from Monday, February 1st through Monday, February 15th. And the story is, as the Valentine's Day festival approaches, experts archers Chelsea and Gar are asked to help hunt a local monster. Chelsea is entirely focused on hunt until she finds the love turn arrow at a stall she visits for supplies. It is said that anyone shot with the love rune arrow will fall in love with the shooter. Chelsea is thrilled to be able to buy such an item, but will all go as planned. Alright, so here we go. The Memorial Stones, we have Chelsea, Love's Arrow Loose, HP 13k, okay, attack at 1400, okay, and defense at 600, plus 44% damage to water allies mystic arts with the Mastery 6 water. That's actually not bad, and that Memorial skill is pretty strong, not gonna lie. From my standing point, I will try to go for this particular unit, at least do the event itself just to get this unit right here, because that's pretty strong. That plus 44% damage to water allies. My water team is terrible, to say the least. So this could come in handy in helping my water team hit even harder, especially on the mystic art in the damage phases. Now, looking at Gar, Love's Arrow Loosed. HP 8005, attack 1250, defense 450. So it's SR unit obviously, and it's fire as well. Memorial skill Tech 3 fire, plus 11% critical rate to fire allies. That's another Memorial Stone that could come handy with my fire team. So I'm not gonna like just dismiss him at all. Obviously, it's not the most increases that you would see like in comparison to an SSR unit, but hey, that plus 11% crit rate to fire allies is still strong, and I will be trying to get at least max copies of him in this event. Alright, then we have different ways to play. So you have Style 1, Valentine's Chocolates. Pretty much clear the quests and raids in the Love's Arrows Loose to collect Valentine's Chocolates, then trade them for the rewards, right? Then you have Style 2, clear the quests in Love's Arrow Loose to collect sweet whipped creams, and then use them to challenge the giant worm raid. So these are going to be used for the raid, right? Pretty much right here, guys. Then you have Style 3, which is clear the quests and raids in Love's Arrow Loose to collect event points that you'll receive, pretty much bonuses or gifts, pretty much based upon the points that you earn. So not bad. That's pretty much how we always play it for the most part, but if you didn't know, now you know. Alright, so the event characters that are going to be boosted here is Leia, Valentine's Day Festival, and Edna, Chocolate's Connoisseur. Sophie's gonna be here as well. Chelsea with the Memorial Stone, same thing with Gar, and Leia with the Memorial Stone, and Edna with the Memorial Stone, and plus obviously Sophie with the Memorial Stone. Alright, so this is going to be going, the exchanges pretty much are going to be going from Monday, February 1st through Monday, February 22nd. So you have a couple days afterwards, because I believe the event initially is going to be from the 15th. So you have at least 7 days to go in and get the rewards if you completed the event but just didn't exchange for everything. Just gotta make sure I say that, guys. Alright, looking at the premium summons, SSR Leia, Valentine's Day Festival, and SSR Edna Chocolate Connoisseur. I should say that right. I think they just may have cut her name off, whatever. Here we go. Alright, so this is going to be from Sunday, January 31st through Monday, February 15th. Like I said before in the event. So SSR Leia, Valentine's Day Festival added. HP 13k for the Memorial Stone, attack at 1000, defense at 1500. Once again, guys, these are our max values, don't forget. Plus the Memorial skill Tech 6, plus 16% crit rate. Okay. And that's for everybody, not just at certain type of unit. That's everybody, plus 60% crit rate. That's actually not too terrible. Yeah, that's pretty good. Plus 60%, because usually when you see these plus like crit rates, it's like 10%, 15%, or 12%, or 11%. You know, like, but they're usually focused on one type of unit. This is going to be focused on all units, so that's interesting. I like that. All right, looking down here at Leia, Valentine's Day Festival, the character itself, HP 30,005, attack 2,500, defense 3,200. So, okay, HP oriented and defense as well. The attack is kind of moderate, not gonna lie. It's kind of on the low side, moderately low, but it's still there. If you can kind of strengthen it up with other memorials, something we pulled forward before or got from the other unit events, etc. The skill Have a Peace, plus 8% max HP to all allies, plus 10% defense to water allies. Building a water team, this unit is going to be awesome. If you're building a water / hybrid team for like wind or whatever, this could be interesting as well, because that extra damage that this Memorial Stone does with the plus 60% crit rate, that is pretty interesting. So I got some things in mind. Now, looking at the actual skills, we have the Chocolate Twist, which is going to be a mystic art, and it's going to be a buffing mystic art. Wow, I think it's one of the first of its kind. But it does attack up 40% to all allies for 4 turns, plus the additional effect of 100% chance to increase defense of all allies by 30% for 3 turns. So even though it doesn't do any damage, the utility is still there in my opinion, because you're getting 40%. That's one of the highest multipliers that I've seen, percentage wise obviously, in the game for attack. That is really interesting. Really interesting. Okay. Plus you get into defense for 3 turns, so I can't hate on that as well. That's pretty awesome. Now Art 1, it's Crescent Flash. It's going to be a melee attack at 180%, hits 1 or 2 plus enemies with AoE. Hits 1 time. Oh my gosh. Hits 1 time to 2 enemies or more, because it's AoE. Okay, yeah. Things happen, guys. I can't read today, or maybe just because it's not what I was expecting. Art 2, Soul Stroke Spin, is going to be another melee attack at 140%, hits 12 times to 1 enemy. So she's going to be either in the 1 or 2 slot for me in particular, where I'm going to put her, just because she wants to start off with the 12 hits, hopefully. But she also buffs the allies, so you want to make sure she's in an early point of your party, especially if you're going into those raids, because that 40% up when she has her mystic art ready, it's going to come like crucial to making sure your units are hitting hard for those 4 turns. Now, I wish it had her over limit here to show what her over limit's going to be, but it doesn't, unfortunately. So if it did, we can actually see exactly where she's going to fall. If she's going to have 4 turns before she's able to recast, essentially, or she's going to have 3 turns or 2 turns, etc. Right? It just depends. But still, pretty solid unit. Doesn't do damage outside of the mystic art. I mean, it doesn't do damage with the mystic art, but outside of it, it's not bad. At least a good combo starter for the most part. Now, looking at Edna, Chocolate Connoisseur, we have HP 15.5, attack 850, defense 1400 for the Memorial Stone, and the skill with this stone is Gift of Nature 6 Arts. 12% HP of art type allies restored every turn. Wow, 12%. That's actually not bad, because usually I'm used to seeing like 4%, 5%, maybe 6% here and there. But 12% is actually pretty strong. It's double what you're expecting. And it's especially if you're going against an enemy who does single target attacks, that could help units that have been targeted, because they can get at least 24% up if that unit doesn't attack them for more than 2 turns in a row. Anyway, looking down at the character, we have HP 35k. Wow, 35k, that's crazy. Attack at 2300, defense at 3200, so another HP and defense oriented unit. Now looking at the skill, Bittersweet Chocolate, plus 10% max HP to all allies, plus 10% to overlimit gauge of fire allies, because she's a fire unit, by the way. I should have said that. That's pretty awesome. So I mean, if I pull her, she'd be great to add to my fire team. Don't know who I'm going to switch out though. Maybe she might be a sub unit. We'll see. Looking at the mystic art, Stunning Charm is going to be a melee attack and 100% hits 15 times to all enemies. Obviously, already, she's going to be in either slot 1 or 2. Just because of that right there. Barrier is going to be a buffing art. It's going to be giving you defense up 60% to one ally for 5 turns. 5 turns, one ally, 60% defense. Okay, not bad. Those units that are being targeted like non-stop by like a raid boss or whoever you're fighting, 60% put it on that unit. Hey, they're pretty much not dying until you can get a heal on. Hopefully you have a healing unit, so that'll kind of like help. But that 60% up on defense is pretty crazy. Plus the additional effect restores HP of one ally by 10%. So you get healing plus the 10%. I'm sorry, you get the defense up plus the 10% heal. So that's actually pretty strong. I like that. That's pretty good. And then Art 2, Weather Vane, attack 120%, hits 9 times to one enemy. Not bad for a skill. I like it. All right, moving on. So these units looking pretty good. Obviously, they're going to be synergy in the next coming like event. So make sure you guys either go for them if they're your favorites. Obviously, I always say go for your favorites. If you don't like these units, then I think you should be fine. Honestly, in my own opinion, just because there are other units that we pulled for beforehand that can do either something similar or give a little bit more utility, especially if you're going for those fire units, or just, I'm sorry, not just fire units, but just going for units that you already currently have right now. Depending on what element they are, it doesn't really matter as long as they are not weak against the unit you're going afterwards. Looking at the current issues, this is the next thing or the last thing that they have. All right, so they've identified some new issues. This is going to be updated from January 29th. We're going to cover these only right here in this particular video. Some of the banners displayed at the top of the notices screen are not displaying the contents of a notice correctly when tapped. Didn't notice this myself, but probably you guys have. The Phantom Dance arts used by Sophie Carols by Starlight is currently restoring the enemy's HP rather than her own. Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Please be aware that in raids, this is purely a cosmetic issue. While it appears that an enemy's HP has been restored, the HP does not change. But still, that's pretty bad. Like, come on, man. How does it go from one unit to the other, to the enemy unit to restore HP? Oh my gosh, you guys gotta get these bugs taken under control. Like, seriously. If I would have saw that, I would have been really hot. I'm not gonna lie. The Hell's Claw art used by the enemy Velvet on the 29th floor of the Phantom Tower should restore her HP, but it is instead restoring the HP of the character and the player's party. Okay, well I think that's more of like the enemy doing it. I'm okay with that. I'm just kidding, but I'm still okay with that. So these are the most current issues going on with the game. Lots of HP confusion here, it looks like. So hopefully Bandai Namco was able to get their act together and fix this. Not saying that it's detrimental, because it's obviously not detrimental to the game, but still it's just kind of like, hey, what's going on here, right? At least they kind of like gave us some disclosure of what's actually happening. But anyway, that was pretty much it. Now, I got 25k Gleamstone. I do want to do one summon. Let's see if we can probably get something with this. We're probably not, guys. I know I'm probably not. I'm not going for Gaius and Ison. I gotta say that for sure. I know I did a video on these guys, but after looking at them additional time and just seeing what they bring to the table, they're not my favorites, one. And two, their kit didn't really fit the way I played this game. So I want to go back into the limited summons. I know I only have 25k Gleamstone. You're probably looking at me like, what are you doing? You don't even have enough to do with a 4-step. However, I still have a lot of Gleamstone to get in the actual game, guys. And I know this is a long video. I apologize. But let's go ahead and do the first of the 4 steps. Let's see what we get with this one right here. I mean, I need more Machina. A Sid Forte. And obviously, Forte is not a dude. It's a girl. I mean, not a girl. It's a dude. Didn't know that. Hey, and we're going SSR. Let's go. All right, we got one. I'm happy with that. Let's get it. Colette. Not worrying about you. Not worrying about you. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Ruti, I have you maxed out, but you know what? Your Gleamstone's not maxed out. let me chill. Let me chill because your Gleamstone's not maxed out, and I will max it out pretty soon. So, but still, I really want a Machina or a Sid or Forte, and go from there. But I don't think I'm gonna get anything else on this. So let's go. Yeah. All right, cool. So that was just my one pull that I had left over. And I might do some more pulls later on. I need to do another video, quite honestly. I keep just doing these one-offs here and there, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I am going to wrap this video up. I know it was a longer one. Let me know if you guys enjoy these longer ones. Just kind of just talking to you guys and going on with that, giving my own opinions on certain things. Let me know what you guys are most excited for. Are you going to be pulling for Edna, obviously, or the other unit, of which I can't think of their name right now, and I'm not going to look right now because I feel embarrassed. But anyway, let me know what you're most excited for. Obviously, the campaign for the half anniversary is still going on right now. There are still tons of missions you need to go for if you haven't already got those already. I'm just enjoying the game. The game is pretty good. Chapter 7 Part 1 is out. Make sure you guys do those. Get your Gleamstones up, right? Do those luck tester. Wait, do I even have any luck tester? I didn't even check, did I? Oh, I do have luck tester. Okay, I have 10 tickets for luck tester. Luck tester. Let's go and take a look at this real quick. See if I can get something good with this. Come on, just 10 tickets. Let's go. Obviously, so we got the Dark Ascension Material Pack. I'll take that because that's actually pretty good. And then we got 300,000 gold. Not bad. And everything else is pretty much crap. But the 100% of the grape gels, I'll take those because you never can have enough of those. But anyway. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I've been KDG. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching. And remember to always walk tall, my friends. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.